A wrecked T-34 tank caught the attention of the prisoners of war. The German officers ordered them to repair the tank within a week, then serve as targets for the German tank crew's practice. The Germans planned to use live fire drills to find out the weaknesses of the T-34. Of course, the prisoners had no ammunition. They were just sitting ducks. First, they had to crawl into the foul-smelling tank and clean up the bodies inside. Nicola carefully put away his comrade's medals. Just then, he discovered 6 artillery shells hidden under his comrade's body. A daring plan began to form in Nikolai's mind. They wrapped the shells in the body's shroud. Then, under the pretense of burying their fallen comrade, they buried the shells in the body near the training ground. Nikolai took the chance to observe the surroundings and quickly memorize the terrain. With those 6 shells, their chance of escaping had just gotten a lot better. During the repairs, Nikolai mapped out the training ground and shared his detailed plan with his comrades. He planned to use the T-34 and the 6 shells to get them to a safe zone 300 meters away. The others vowed to follow him to the end. They quickly began repairing the T-34, welding up the external damage, reinforcing the tracks, strengthening the heavy armor, and lubricating the dry barrel. Soon, the T-34 tank was fully combat ready. 7 days later, the German tank exercise was finally set to begin. Jaeger and his officers watched the battlefield from upstairs. Nikolai dug 6 shells from a grave, preparing to take action. They set fire to diesel and branches, creating thick smoke as cover. The German tank split into 3 groups, slowly moving toward the T-34. Then, the sound of artillery echoed, and one of the German tanks exploded. The officers upstairs were completely stunned, utterly unable to comprehend where the shells had come from. Yegor immediately ordered everyone to open fire the moment they spotted the T-34. However, by now, the T-34 had already used the smoke as cover and aimed its barrel at the command tower. It fired a second shell. With a deafening crash, the command tower was blown to pieces. Jaeger saved his superior at the last moment. The modified T-34's off-road capabilities were far superior to the German tanks. It charged through the enemy defenses, ignoring anti-tank fire, and headed straight for the enemy gates. Despite the German grenades and machine gun fire trying to stop it, the T-34 finally broke through the camp's gates and disappeared into the distance. The Germans quickly sealed off the surrounding roads, and Jaeger personally took a plane to search for the T-34. Finally, during a low-altitude search, he spotted the T-34's location.